we're going to talk about clients and getting fully booked as a photographer with your business. The best part is that you can take a look at your calendar and that you can see, wow, I'm booked for the next months. So the good thing about being fully booked in advance is, next to that you have amazing clients and you'll have a lot of work to do, is that you know that the finances are coming in. So what I really like about it is that I have an amount of money that comes in directly when the clients book, because I work with a payment first. And then after the photo shoot, the rest of the payment will be filed. So that is very convenient, because then you have also more like a commitment with your clients, because they won't cancel last minute because they already did a first payment. So this is something I have experience doing. So first, I didn't use any payment in advance. But what I realized is, yes, I had a fully booked calendar, a calendar, but what happened is that when the shoot is coming nearby, so let's say next week I can see, well, I have 2 photo shoots planned, then what happens is that clients, when they don't feel the urge to do the shoot anymore, they will cancel the shoot. And of course you can say, well, I have everything written down, so when they are canceling, they are committed to pay a fee. But in real time, some people will ignore you and never contact you again. I had that. That wasn't my experience as well when I started as a photographer. And then I had nothing to come back to, because the people that I had contact with who canceled, well, they ignored me. So I couldn't reach them anymore. So I couldn't ask for the extra fee that I was asking for when people will cancel last minute. So what I've learned from that experience is that I wanted to work with a payment in advance, so that they officially have booked the photo shoot and that I already have a down payment for the case when they will cancel. Then I already have the money, so I don't have to chase them anymore. And what I have noticed is, since I am doing this kind of using the payments, that the people don't cancel. They only will, well, if they want to cancel, the only thing that they want to do is schedule a new appointment because something came up. But I have to say, most of the clients won't even change the date because it is set, and the only thing what I can do is I change the date when the weather is bad or when something has came up. So this is really good because this gave me some more free time, and when I'm looking at my calendar and I see that the next few months are fully booked, then I know, well, amazing, because then the money will still come in because the down payment is already done. So this is amazing. And what is tricky about when you see online a photographer saying, oh, I'm fully booked, is that you don't know what is fully booked mean with that photographer. Because one photographer I know, well, there was in a few years back, there was a photographer and she already mentioned online, well, I'm fully booked till the next few months. And everyone I knew was like, what? She's fully booked. I don't have that many clients. But the funny thing was, she only did 1 shoot a month. That was like, you're fully booked? Well, maybe you only have 3 shoots. And in my experience, what I was doing back then is I did 4 or 5 shoots a week. And that was for me like a lot. And I thought, well, maybe she has 4 or 5 shoots a week and then fully booked. But that was so different, because fully booked means that in your own calendar, you can set the dates. You can choose how many photo shoots that you want to do as a photographer. And then you can say, I'm fully booked. Well, yes, of course, when you are doing 1 shoot a month, then you are easily fully booked, right? But if you're doing 10 shoots a month, then it's harder to get fully booked. And that is the thing that I want to discuss with you today, because when you see something online, you don't know the story behind it. You don't know how that photographer is scheduling her or his work. So you have to be aware that everything you see online, it's not real, right? And it's different for your case. So what I did for myself right now is different than I did years ago, because then I was doing 4 or 5 shoots a week. And yes, I still was booked for the next 2 months. And that was fine, because when I counted all the shoots and all the payments, I was like, I'm doing good. But life changes and your goals change. And suddenly, what I see as being successful with 4 or 5 shoots a week and then fully be booked for 2 or 3 months is different right now. Right now, I am also fully booked, but I have 1 shoot a week, or maybe 1 shoot in 2 weeks. And yes, I'm still fully booked for my own calendar. So the cool thing is that you can choose how you want to fill up your calendar. But the best thing is that when you know how much time you have for your photo shoots, that you can make a choice in how many shoots you want to do and how many hours you have left to spend on working on your shoots. And then you can see, well, I have space for, let's say, 2 shoots a week or 4 shoots a week, and then you can fill the calendar up. And of course, then you can secure your calendar with doing payments in advance so that people won't last minute cancel the shoot. That is also a very good thing to do, but hey, you have to experience this before you make decisions. And also you have to change the way you will do your payments, because first I made an invoice by hand and I sent them. So I had a lot of work put into. And now I'm working with a system that is like pre-filled in with a down payment for the photo shoot. So the only thing I have to do is put the link of the payment into the email, and then they fill out their information by themselves, make the payment, and it's done. So I have found an easy way to do this for myself. But the best thing is that you can choose to be fully booked. But if you're thinking, well, how do I do this? I don't know, because maybe you're just starting, or you want more clients, but you don't have the clients right now, then it's really interesting to know how you can do this for yourself. First of all, you have to get known for the photographer that you are in your niche. So what I recommend you to do is really pick a niche and become the best one of it. Make a market of one for yourself. So in my case, I am a specialist in photographing the bond between humans and horses in the Netherlands, of course. And of course, I'm still expanding internationally right now. But that is the thing that I am really good at. So when I'm doing these kinds of shoots, I know it will be amazing. I know these photos are great. And I have a lot of people who can confirm this with Google reviews. And of course, it spreads throughout the people as well. And I have made a big name for myself in the Netherlands. So that is something that is really helpful, that you are becoming the person that they need to have for this kind of photo shoot. So pick a niche, become the expert in it. Then, of course, make a big name for yourself. So market yourself. Become a brand. So that is really good to do, because then people will get to know of you. But the more you are online visible, the more you can be found for people who are looking for this kind of shoots. Well, that is amazing, because then they just have to click on your page and they can contact you. So it's really easy, but you have to be online. You have to be visible. You have to become the expert that people will search for. So in order to do that, you have to be, You have to be aware of the things that will make you visible. Because there are 2 types of people. There are people who are asking friends and family like, who do you recommend? But you also have people that are wanting you as a photographer, but they don't know you yet. But they know I want to do this kind of photo shoot, so I will Google it or I will search for it. So those people don't know you yet, or maybe you are not recommended by friends and family or other customers. But the thing is that those people who are searching for the kind of photographer that you are, they have to find you online. So I really say to everyone, be findable, be searchable. So use SEO words for your Google search in the indexation so you can be found in your niche. So make a website, put a social media target on it, and be visible. So online on social media, you can share all of your work and of course the things that you do behind the scenes. It really works. The more you post of your work or maybe the behind the scenes, the more you will be found. And of course, make a website that is good. So not just putting your photos online, but make it work. So start with introducing yourself. What is the main focus that you do? Your niche, your expert brand, and of course, use colors. Use a brand name and color that will express what you are doing. And then when you have the website, of course, make blogs about it, write on it, share your photos, and then of course use Pinterest as well. That is an amazing index for people who want inspiration for photo shoots that is something they want to do. So go on Pinterest. And a good tip is that now you can claim your Instagram with Pinterest. So everything you will post on Instagram will be directly posted on Pinterest as well. So you don't have to do anything. So it goes automatically. So that is a really good life hack as well. So what you need to do is be visible in all different kinds of ways. That is really important. And this is everything I'm teaching inside of my academies for photographers to be professional and also to be fully booked by clients in advance in the next few months. But there are so many things that you can do, but you have to do the work. It's not just coming towards you. You have to be visible. You have to do the work. You have to put the photos out there. And next to these things, it's important as well that you have the knowledge to do this. So book a course or maybe you can find online things. I mean, everything is online findable. So when you are asking on people, well, how can I market myself? Or how do I make a website? Or how do I do this or that? Well, you can find everything for free online. Or just book a course with me. Then it's obviously that I can help you faster. But there is so much online how you can do things. You just have to put the effort in and learn. That's really important. And also today, my intern, well, she's just started this week, but she is doing so many good things. She already takes the things that I want to be done and she's working on it. And as I can see, her progress is growing faster by the day. It's really great to see. But she has an own ambition to become a good photographer as well in this niche that we are working in together. So then you can see the dedication as well. So this is really cool to see. So when you have something in your mind, a goal or a thing that you want to achieve, then it's easier for you to learn and put everything out there. And you have to be booked by clients. And the best thing is when everything is working out for you and you put the effort in and you are visible online, then the clients will come towards you. And of course, there are things that you have to do, like make a roadmap or how clients can start contacting you. That's the thing that you do afterwards. But first, please be visible. That's so important, and you can do that on different kinds of platforms. All right, I'm hoping that you have got some tips out of this, and I will see you with the next podcast. Bye.